Hello, my name is Lamar Skipper, co-founder and National Marketing Director of Work Smarter Insurance. And it's my pleasure to present to you some incredible information that hopefully you will find valuable. First, I want to talk to you a little bit about the need in our country for insurance products. Currently, there's about 6,744 people who die each and every day in our country. Now, USA Today recently did a study, and in their study they found out that only about 44% of U.S. households currently own an insurance policy. Now 56% of U.S. households have no coverage whatsoever. 30% of those individuals have no employer-sponsored plans. So if you look at how many people die each and every day in our country, and you look at the statistics of households without coverage, you can assume that there's about a little over 3,000 people who die each and every day with no coverage, and obviously the burden is left on their family to pay for funerals or any upkeep of children and so on and so forth. Literally, there's about 11 million households right now as I speak to you today with children under the age of 18 with no coverage whatsoever. Now, when you think about having children and in a home, a two-parent home family, you know, both incomes right now are really needed. So if that family was to lose the mom or the dad, you can see that it's going to affect those children, that household and those children for a lifetime. Now, let's talk a little bit about the opportunity. As you can see, the need for insurance is growing. It's more evident today than it ever has been in our country. Now, a little bit about the opportunity. About 20 years ago, there was about 246,000 licensed insurance agents in our country. Now, that's 20 years ago. And you might think that's a big number, okay? But today, there's only about 184,000 licensed representatives in our country. Now, basically what has happened is over the last 20 years, our industry has lost about 61,000 representatives. But has the country grew in population or shrunk over the last 20 years? It's actually grew. It's grew by millions. But our industry has lost a little over 25% of its actual workforce. Now, another number that is really staggering when you look at how many agents we've lost is what is the average age of a licensed life and health agent in our country today. Well, the average age of a licensed life and health agent is 61 years old. So if you look at the average age of the average agent and you look at how many agents we've lost in our industry over the last 20 years, and you also take that number into account, you can see that with the population growth we've had in our country over the last 20 years, that the demand for agents and getting certain products out to the community is more evident, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about the income opportunity that you will have should you take aim and decide to come into this industry and participate in what's going on. Well, a study done by Just Publishing, they actually ranked the top 25 self-employed positions in our country. When they did that study, they found out that self-employed insurance agents actually ranked number 15 in that study. Okay, now obviously that takes into account everyone, the people who don't succeed in this business and the people who do, and they average income, and they found out that that income was, at medium income, was right around $67,000 per year. Now, another thing they found in that study, that chiropractors actually ranked number 14. So chiropractors was just one step above licensed health insurance agents. Okay, but the good news for you folks is you're not going to have to go to school for 8 to 12 years. I'm not quite sure exactly how long they go to school to become a chiropractor, but you're not going to have to do that should you decide to participate in this opportunity. And real estate agents actually ranked number 24. So licensed life and health agents was basically about 9 steps above in income than your real estate agents currently. Now, you can get into this business on a full-time basis with our company, or you can get into this business on a part-time basis and earn a full-time income. Now, we do have exciting news for those of you who actually live in Georgia or you live in Alabama. You can actually do what we call earn while you learn, meaning you can, and we'll show you how to do it, but you basically go to your state insurance department and you'll get what's called a temporary insurance license. And that temporary license will give you the ability to sell insurance through a manager inside our company, and actually earn while you learn, so that you can see how easy it is to produce in this business and earn a full-time income, whether it be, your focus is to make $30,000 a year or to make 6 figures. Now, if you do decide to participate in this opportunity, you're going to have to get an insurance license. Now, the way you go about getting an insurance license is you're going to have to take a class in your state. The class is normally 40 hours. Okay, once you take that 40-hour class and you get your certificate, that certificate will give you the ability to take your state examination. Normally that state examination is multiple choice, about 150 questions. The day you pass it and you get your certificate, you're able to go out and get contracted with our carriers and actually start to sell insurance. Now, with insurance gives you the ability to literally name your income. And what I mean by that is we actually have proven lead systems where we don't just contact our friends, our family, our neighbors. We don't go door to door. We don't run ads in the newspaper. We don't do any of those things. We literally invest our money into leads. And through leads, we work those leads. And by working those leads, you're going to be able to earn a significant amount of money, obviously based on how many leads you work. Our programs, we focus in on the senior market, and we basically obviously mail that particular demographic. And by mailing that demographic, we get a certain number of leads back, normally about 2% or higher, depending on the county we're mailing and which state we're mailing. Now, and what I mean by 2% is if you mailed out 1,000 leads, you would get back about 20. With these 20 leads, we see about, I would say, right around 7 to 8 of those people. And seeing that many people, you're going to sell anywhere between 4 to 7 of those people, right in there on average. And the average sale in that market will basically kick you out anywhere between $400 to $800 in income per sale. So with just 3 sales, you can easily be right around $2,500 in income. Now, you can do that in a week, you can do that in 2 weeks, you can do that in a month. It's literally up to you, because in this business, you actually are going to be able to write your own check each and every week based on the energy and effort you put into this particular business. Now, with our opportunity at Work Smarter Insurance, not only do we allow you to sell in your community where you live, we also give you the ability to sell over the phone and leverage technology, because obviously right now we're in the information age. So we're going to give you the ability to take advantage of what's going on out here. Now, with that said, to find more information about this amazing opportunity, you can actually go to our website at www.worksmarterinsurance.com. On that website, you can also find my contact information. If you have any questions for me whatsoever, you can contact me. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this information. I hope it was able to give you an insight into the amazing opportunity of becoming a licensed life and health insurance agent. Thank you.